Hi guys and welcome to another video on wrestling review and I just wanted to react to it for what a video on what I covered in my NXT review video yesterday on the possibility of a Jasmyn Nyx face on now. To be honest, this has been on the card for a while. She's been joined at the with JC Jane ever since the whole sort of chase through and financial troubles storyline. JC Jane kind of brought her into the fold, and ever since she's been kind of interlinked with JC Jane, and obviously since Fatal Influence became um um became this the very high profile faction and NXT whenever there is some sort of tag match, be it a 2-on-2 traditional tag on the women tag match. Jasmyn more often than not ends up getting pinned, and you only have to look as far back actually, even though it was only a ruse between the three members that helped take the title away from Stephanie Air. Jasmyn Nyx is actually is actually the first member to actually speak up basically. And make you think there was dissension. Now she is probably the most inexperienced out the but she is very athletic. Um, because she's a former football player slash soccer player, again for my American friends. She's actually played football overseas, as I've mentioned on the channel before. She actually played in the Icelandic football league, the women's version of it, as a striker. I can't pronounce the name of the club she played for, so there is that. Um, so there is that athletic. So there is that athletic background, and obviously she's a graduate of the next in line program, that I've referenced a few times on the on this channel, and it seems very clear to me that was reinforced actually by JC Jane's promo that Jasmyn Nyx is obviously going to be defeated Linthorn's member to turn face, and basically break out on her own because you've got JC Jane, who's kind of the more more sort of or resident bitchy, but as as Hugh, um, and she kind of treats Jasmine especially as a sort of little on screen, and I think this is an organic attempt to actually make the audience sort of empathize with Jasmyn Nyx. Now, the reason why I think is that the, Jasmine's gonna be the one to come face is because they've only just really established Fallon Henley um as a heel. She's only had a few she's only had a few months as a heel, so it makes logical sense for it to be Jasmine. And but because during the Fatal Influence promo to open and up NXT, a lot of the bu- bu- a lot of the aim for NXT Great American Bash in the lost the Jordan Grayson believe on the road was actually leveled at Jasmine, and JC Jane mentions Jasmyn Nyx by name. Now she did eventually go on. She did eventually go on to allude to the fact that it was the other two ballers that let the side down at Great American Bash and that they won for and redeemed themselves. Or it was that sort of opening shot at Jasmine, and Jasmine's probably a she's probably the less vocal of the group normally, but um I think that's done deliberately, obviously for Alan and that part and that part of the show is obviously in for the NXT belt to remain on JC Jane. She said it's going to be on JC Jane for a very long time. So the eventual loss, whoever it might be, it could be against my Asha Slamova at, TNA Slamova City in the winner take home match. I'm sticking to the prediction as TNA in it to get some mutual benefit from this partnership anyway. Hey, because obviously they had Trick Williams beat Joe O'Henry at Vengeance to AL on in the year go figure. But the whole sort of setup is here, and obviously my Asha, so I'm a bit great. I mean, Anakin Bash came out to oh, and foil Jasmyn's hands to get involved in the tag match. So again, so here's a sort of instance of an exit strategy putting place for Jasmyn Nyx here in this storyline in regards to fatal influence, and I think Jasmyn could really benefit from going up against somebody she knows in a singles match eventually when JC does drop the title, whoever that may be, whether it be at sorry, um, Asha, so Amovich, or to Jordan Grace eventually. I think um the logical situation is, or again, JC to place the aim at Jasmyn X, and obviously the two can kind of coordinate off into a feud. You can probably eat found Henley at JC Jane's side is stacked the against Jasmyn Nyx even further to help and to help actually generate even more sympathy for Jasmyn. But I think Jasmyn X in this storyline has been prepped for the face for the face on because JC Jane since Jasmyn Nyx has been on screen has treated her as a sort of lapdog in a sense, and yeah, and then yeah, so that's my thinking as to why Jasmyn Nyx on the face. I do actually think Jasmyn has some potential. She's got that overhead uh, signature move. She's actually solid enough in her ring. She just needs a bit more singles match experience, and I think because she's been paired to with JC Jane or so um or so long throughout I'm so far on NXT. I think that would be the logical match for order to get comfortable as a single star as until there's an inbuilt story to be old, and you can kind of tell that Shawn Michaels um has been kind of carefully sort of crafting this Oreo, and it kind of helped Jasmyn, and it kind of helped Jasmyn develop up and see what she's got eventually as a singles. And hard, but we'll have to wait and see the outcome. I saw anniversary, and if JC's still the champion, we'll have to wait until the next paper of view or that obviously NXT host for the face for the face or on ends, but yeah, I said that's my thoughts. Um, but yeah, that's my thoughts on yeah, but that's my thoughts on the Jasmyn X of at the moment let me know in the comments if you agree in the comments section obviously obviously that would be much appreciated in the comment section, and yeah, well, let me know what you think, and my next review I'll pop up on screen any moment now. Check that out to see what I said in further detail on that segment, because it'll give you an indication of this video actually um or but yeah, guys, remember to hit the thumbs up. It helps the channel. Comment in the comment section, but respectful comments only. And yeah, share the video out and subscribe to the channel, and I'll hopefully see you again for the next video. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all very soon.